What's up, brother fam? Welcome back to a brand new whip review. I am here at Audi West Chapel, and today I have with me the 2024 Audi SQ7. In this video, I'm going to tell you the top 5 things that you need to know about this car. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on any other video that I'll post in the future. And also enjoy the other reviews that I already have on the channel. And now, without further ado, let's get in the review. I am CZ and you're in my world. Let's ride. This is the 2024 Audi SQ7. So for those who are familiar with the car, you can see that the face hasn't changed over the last couple models. But if you're new and want to learn more about this car, this video is for you. And even if you know the car, you can stick around because there's few changes here and there and also on the interior. Alright, so now this gorgeous car right here, we're going to take a quick walk around this, starting with the front right there. So this color, this shiny red right here, the name is going to pop up right here. I don't want to say it and say it wrong. When you get this car, you can pretty much call it whatever you want. It's your car, all right? But all I can say, it's a very subtle red compared to the Tango red that I have on my S6. And if you want to see a review of that car, check out the channel. All right, very different red right here. I love it. All right, so now front elements. So you have the HD Matrix LED headlights with DRL, or the DRL is daytime running light, and dynamic turn signal as well. So when you unlock the car, it will do a dancing sequence just to welcome you to the car. Let me just show that real quick. You're gonna see it. Unlock, dynamic turn signal, and then dancing sequence. Welcome to the SQ7. That's it. So the HD Matrix technology pretty much sends beams to the road that will not blind upcoming drivers. Only drivers inside the car can see the light and where it's shining at. People coming up front won't be blinded by it. And also the laser technology has the ability to pretty much reshape the beam with precision to where the driver inside needs to see it. For example, it can light up just one lane. It can light up the contour of an upcoming car. So you can still see on the outside, all the way outside and around the car that is upcoming. So this is great technology right here, and you can see it in the demo right there. All right, so now going lower on this panel, so you have inlets to pretty much feed air to this intercooler right here. So in the center, you have the massive Audi single frame grille, the Audi signature, of course, and it has inlets as well to cool off the radiator and cool off the engine as you drive. So this is perfect. So you can see a lot of black elements here. This front lip or front spoiler is all blacked out. The contour of the grille is all blacked out because you have the black optic package on the car. All right, the only thing left chrome is this logo right here and the SQ7 badge. And some black optic model, they do that. They probably think that if it's all black, people won't see or recognize the car. But there's no way you're not gonna see this car coming, or any Audi for that matter. That single frame grille is the Audi identity, so you know an Audi from 3 miles away. So there's no worries about that. But just letting you know that on some models, or you can get it replaced if you get this as well, because you can get it all black. All right, that's it right here. So right there, you have some body lines on the hood. They're not popping out too much, but they still show character to the car, and they follow all the way to the back. This is perfect. So that's it for the front. Let's keep going to the side. Over here, the car is standing on 22-inch wheels. So if you know me, if you've watched my reviews before, you're gonna know that I always say this in most of my videos, that I love big wheels on the car, and this car provides just that 22-inch wheels on the car. This is amazing. That's a dream for me right there. All right, I know a lot of people love big wheels as well, so this right here, this is for you. And you can see that because of the black optic package, so you have bicolor rims. So the inside of the arms are black and the face is still chrome or matte silver pretty much. All right, so you do have that flag design on the arm as well. So this is just a gorgeous rim, and it says Audi Sport at the bottom, just to let you know which factory this came out of. All right, so now that's it for the wheel. And oh, also you have black brake calipers here. So in most cars you will get the red, but sometimes Audi will send them with black. Sometimes, very rarely, you'll get yellow. So these are different options that you can get, but black is gorgeous and red as well. All right, so now over here you have black mirror cap or black mirror housing, pretty much because of the black optic package. And also the frame around the window is blacked out, not chrome, black optic right here. This sill at the bottom of the door is black, not chrome, because of the black optic package. This rack on top is black because of the black optic package. And Talking of the rack, you can place extra storage on top of the car. If you want to carry bikes, if you want to carry skis, you can do all that using the rack right here. This is very convenient having that. All right, very, very cool side, and you can tell the car is very long for sure, and you can tell the proportions very tall. So the side profile of the car is looking great, especially with those wheels. Massive, massive wheels on the car. So that's what you have here. So let's keep going to the back. Alright, so now at the back, I already know it's going to be hard to record this part because of the sun being right here. It's about to be sunset, but I'll do my best and show you the best that I can. But here, right on top, you have a roof spoiler on the car. So it helps the car with aerodynamics and also with the look as well. So nice from the back, and if you look at it from the side profile as well, it looks great. So this serves two functionality, aesthetic and aerodynamics, so it's great. Alright, so now going lower, so chrome Audi badge, chrome SQ7 badge right here as well, and you can get them blacked out if you get if you order the black ones. All right, but in some Black Optic models you do get those come black as well. All right, so now you have this black bar that stretches across the back and goes inside the light. I love the light design on this car. It's very, very cool. And you have dynamic turn signal on it as well. There you go. There you go. On some fancy European models, you can get a dancing sequence at the back with the LED as well, but this one in the US don't have it. This one doesn't have it. All right. So now lower, you do have another seal that wraps around the bumper, and this diffuser right here, it's all blacked out because of the Black Optic package again. So on this car, you have quad tips or two dual exhausts, and they are blacked out on the car. So this is amazing right here. So the back, I just love when you have actual exhaust tips on the bumper and not the fake design or anything like that. So this is great right here. So overall design, I'm already giving this car a 10 out of 10. So I don't know about you guys watching. So now let's keep going. As you can already tell, the side profile of this car is long, and I'm gonna tell you, this car shares the same dimensions as the Q7. So it is 199 inches long, 77 inches wide, and 68 inches tall. So with those proportions, you already know that you're gonna get great practicality inside the car. No worries about that at all. Without even getting inside, you know there's a ton of space. All right, so now before jumping inside, I'm gonna show the keyless entry, and you have it on all the four doors, and you do have keyless entry on the tailgate as well. So for the tailgate, all you gotta do is tap the bumper with your, or not even, just slide your foot underneath the bumper, then it's gonna feel it, and then it's gonna open the tailgate. But for the door, place your hand behind the handle and you unlock it like this. So this car has soft closing doors. So when you let go of it, it's gonna close all the way by itself. All right, so now when you're outside, to lock it, you just tap the sensor. There you go, and you have it. So now we're about to check the interior. All right, so now jumping inside the SQ7. So pretty much right now, I can feel all the space that I'm having, and the seat is pretty high. So I'm gonna put it down just a little bit. It's going down, and let's see how far down it can go. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going, it's going. You can see me going down, literally. There's way too much space in this car. All right, so getting inside this car, you can see that everything is well laid out. So virtual cockpit right here, MMI system right here, climate control right there. You get this gorgeous piano black on the dashboard, and you do have all those matte silver elements everywhere as well to complement the black interior. It's just amazing. You have it on the steering wheel. The handle is matte silver as well. You have those bits and pieces in the middle as well that are matte silver. It complements the car very, very well. So you have the Audi quality here. This is what you're paying for. So you're gonna get that premium luxury interior with all leather interior, great quality material. Nothing looks and feel cheap inside this car. So this is what you're paying for pretty much. All right, so all leather, you can see stitching everywhere, attention to detail, luxury. And the seats, those seats, don't get me started with those seats. First of all, they are so comfortable. For bucket seats, these seats are way too comfortable. Some bucket seats tend to be like hard, but these ones, they're very, very comfortable. And the support these are refreshed pretty much. So these are the new Audi bucket seats, and the support, they give you even more supports on the side than before. These are amazing. I love them in the 2024 model. So this is perfect right here. Look at all the support from the side. You're really, it's like it's gripping you. It's gripping you. So you're not gonna be wobbling all over the place when you're driving. This is a performance car. So you're gonna tend to go fast, take fast corners, whatever, you know? So you're gonna be sitting in one position and not moving. So comfort, practicality, so they grip you around, and also there's convenience features in those seats. So first, you have the massage function. So when you're driving after a long day or long drives, you can get a massage inside the car and relax and drive home or go to your next destination. This is perfect. Second thing, you do have ventilated seats and heated seats on the car. Due to the fact that you can see all the diamond stitching right here, the diamond pattern on it has perforations in it. So this is where the air is gonna come through. So this is why you have it. So you have the warm weather package in the car, because it's so useful, because like the leather seats, they tend to get very warm under the sun. So having that feature when you get in the car, you're not gonna be burning or baking your back when you get in the car, you're not gonna be sweating. So this is great. All right, so that's all you have here. Everything is well laid out. All right, and the last bit you have is the carbon that you have. So Audi call this the carbon Atlas, but I just call it carbon fiber, and it has a gloss or polished finish to it. So it's covered with like a gloss material. It's a glossy carbon fiber, or they call it carbon Atlas inlay. All right, you can see it in the center console, and you have it on the door, follows through on the dashboard and all the way to the other door, and you're gonna have it on the doors at the back as well. So great interior. All right, sit right here, very large door bin, great. Some extra storage on the side here. You can probably place sunglasses or whatever you want to put in there. And then let's see, so the glove box is big as well, and there's extra storage here, very little, so you can place your phone here and some pen and pencils or chewing gum, whatever you can fit in here. All right, 2 cup holders right there, and there's a spot right here where you can place your key when you get inside the car. It's like they think about everything for the car. All right, all leather shift knob right here, and it's perforated to give you grip. And same thing with the steering wheel, all leather with grip on the side to pretty much, so you can grip it better, not sliding or anything like this. All right, and here you have this massive panoramic sunroof, stretches from the front all the way to the back of the car. So you know the car is long, and you can see and imagine how the view is in this car. I love it, and it comes tinted, so the sun is not beating down on you when you're in the car. So this is perfect. So now let's check out the back. All right, so now jumping at the back of the SQ7. So first of all, this car shares the same practicality as the Q7. So same dimension, so same configuration inside, but they just changed the material. But the seats at the back here, they're very comfortable, and they're pretty much same material as the seat up front. So you're not gonna be having a different treatment. So you have the same treatment as the back as the people up front. And they give you good grip too. So sitting position is pretty upright. So you're not like slanted or anything like this. So with all that height that the car has, you're guaranteeing the headroom. So this is perfect right here. So you can see all the headroom that I have. I am 5'11", all right? And the seat in front of me right now, it's in my driving position, and I'm 5'11". So if you're 6 feet, over 6 feet, you're gonna be sitting here comfortably. So this is the car for everybody right here to enjoy, all right? And then one cool thing you have is this blind right here. So you can have this sunshade up. It's manual, it's not automatic. So you have to use your hand to bring it up and down. So it's a sunshade. All right, so you have that. You have Alcantara on the door. So you have in the door up front, and you have Alcantara headliner. So they have a special name for it, for this headliner, but I'll just say Alcantara, but that's what it is. But Audi calls stuff differently, you know. All right, so here, cool feature here, you have a lever underneath the seat. You can slide it forward and back if you need to create more headroom, leg room, or if you need to create more space at the back, then you can slide them forward and get more space. And on top of it, you can fold the seats, all right, if you need to carry more stuff inside the car. And on top of it, there's a lever to the side where I can recline the seat. Look at that. Look at this. The comfort inside this car is just, I don't know, you cannot compare this to anything. There is not a lot of cars that can do this, even on the Audi lineup. So this right here, the ability to freaking recline your seat, that's mind blowing to me. I can take my nap here and let them drive. I'm napping. I'm going home. I don't know what's happening. I'm napping. This is great. The view of the sky is great. So you can move all the seats independently. So they all have a lever underneath. So before, this one, the center one and the left one, they were attached, but this year in the Q7 and the SQ7, they changed both of them. So I can show that. There you go. All right. And there is a little swoosh or loop right here that you can pull to pretty much pull this. All right. And if you need to bring it back, all you got to do is pull it and you push it back. That's it. See how convenient that is? This car is just amazing. And on top of it, listen, you have a third row of seat in the car and they are at the back. So there's 2 extra seats at the back. So this car is a 7-seater. It's good for huge families. It's good for a big trip with group of friends. So this car is perfect. I'm telling, this is the most perfect Audi, I would say. Even I'm an RSQ8 lover or Q8 lover, SQ8, all of the line, but this one right here, in terms of all the practicality that it offers with performance, that one is a 10 out of 10. It just gives you every single thing. So now we're gonna go check out the back. All right, so now let's check out the back. So as I mentioned before, you have the keyless entry on the tailgate as well, but since the car is unlocked, sometimes it may not do it, but I'm gonna try it anyways. There you go. It still worked. The car is unlocked and it still works. So now we know that. So it goes all the way up. You can stop it at any time when you have enough space using the button right here. Just press it. It's gonna stop where you need it. All right, so you can see the practicality of having a hatchback with all the space that you get here. So you can just approach and place your stuff at the back here. And that's the difference between hatchbacks and sedan. Sedans have small trunks, so to reach the deep ends you have to go under and reach the deep end of the trunk. But here, this is very practical. So one cool thing about this car is that you have buttons to the side. So what you're able to do, you can lower the car. So you press the bottom button, see the car is going down, it's going down, because you have adaptive air suspension, so the car can do that. So it's down now. So in case you're carrying something heavy that you cannot lift too high and you're by yourself, so you can just shove it in there, and that's it right here. And when you're done, press the upper button. It's gonna bring the car back to its original suspension height. That's it right here. And on top of it, as I mentioned, you have 2 seats at the back, and there's 2 buttons here, 2 sets of buttons to raise and lower them when you need them. All right, so I have the all-weather mats here, so I'm not able to raise the seats, but if you want to see that in action, just watch my previous SQ7 video on the car and then you'll see how it works. But it's there, and 2 cup holders at the back as well, plus you do have seat belts for the back passengers. So Audi is thinking for you guys. All right, so let me do my usual human body test. There you go. See how big the back is? That's cool. So I can fit here. All right, perfect. I'm big and I fit here. All right, so now the dimension of the back will show here. There you go, power of editing. So one last piece here is that they have this piece of metal right there. So in case you're dragging stuff out the trunk, you're not gonna be able to damage your bumper. So that's what you have here. And when you're done, just press the button. The tailgate is gonna come down automatically because it's a power tailgate. So now we're going to the front to talk about the infotainment system. Okay, so back to the front. All right, so the infotainment system here is 3 parts. 1, 2, and then 3. So let's start right there. All right, so now underneath this armrest, so you have a wireless pad for your phone, which is gonna charge your phone wirelessly. And of course, when you have it here, because it's the Audi phone box, that's why they call it mostly like this. So when your phone is here, using the antenna of the car, you're gonna have better service. It's gonna amplify the service of your the signal of your phone, and you're gonna have better service inside the car. That's perfect. And you do have 2 USB-C ports in here for faster charging or faster connection to the MMI system. All right, so talking of connection right here, you have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in the car. Okay, so let me just switch on the car. Listen to the welcome sound. There you go. So Audi never fails with that. All right, everything's starting up. There we go. Put the music down. And I'm glad the music came up because on this car, you have the Bang & Olufsen sound system, which is Audi's top tier sound system is the Elite sound system. They have great ones like Bose, they have Sonos, but Bang & Olufsen sound system is the best. So I've had it in all my Audis and I cannot go without it. And I know a lot of people love listening to music. It's part of the driving experience. So having a great sound system pretty much makes it even better. All right, so the Bang & Olufsen sound system has 3D sound effect that's gonna give you concert-like sound inside the car, pretty much. All right, and this car right here has about 26 speakers. Most of the Audi systems, they have 19, but this one right here is just loaded. It has 19, or it has 26 speakers on the car. So this is great. All right, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the front has 9. I know there's 2 on the pillars too. So that's 11 right there. So imagine how surrounded you are with the sound in the car. This is amazing. All right, so that's it for the sound system. So now right here, this 8-inch screen, 8-inch screen. So that's hard, 8-inch screen. So it is for the climate control. So you can raise your temperature. You can slide to the right, and it's gonna show it. Let me do it. There we go. Slide it. You can slide up and down and raise and lower the temperature. You can do the same thing for the fan speed as well. So just slide, lower it. There we go. All right. So now you have the heated seat right here. You have the ventilated seat as well. So these are all 3 levels. So you have 3 levels for both of them. For the ventilated seat, I would say you have 3 speeds. For the heated seat, you have 3 levels of heat. So that's what you have. All right, this system is pretty cool, very user friendly, and you do have heated steering wheel on the car as well. All right, so now right on top, you have this 10-inch screen. So I have a problem with saying these words. I don't know, but that's what you have here. It's a touch screen, very user friendly. It's just as smooth as your phone. We got it. There you go. Very user friendly, and the icons are really big. You can move them around just like you can rearrange the apps on your phone. So you can do this here, and you do have a haptic feedback on this. As you click on something, you can hear a click and you feel it as well, feel the response. I like to go to drive select to see the render of the car. I love it. All right, so now on the driver's side, you have this 12-inch screen, which is the Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus. All right, so you have this multifunction serial that will control everything here. So you have information about the car. Let's see, short-term memory, you have consumption, you have long-term memory, you have AC consumption right there. You have the driver state estimation. So that's a new thing that Audi added, and it's becoming part of regulation too. So they added this here. So as you're driving, it's gonna estimate how tired, how fatigued the driver is, and this will help you determine when you need to take break as well. All right, so this is perfect. And also it shows your lane keeping assist right here. You have your media, so when you're connected to the Apple CarPlay, you can see your music here. All right, you can make phone calls from here, and you have navigation. Some cars will not come with the navigation. Just make sure that you have the license for the navigation, and that is gonna show here. All right, that is if you want it. Okay, so now you can make the view bigger. So it's gonna decrease the MPH, it's gonna decrease the RPM, and it's gonna make everything in the back menu bigger. So for example, the map is gonna show bigger, the phone setting is gonna show bigger, the music is gonna be bigger, the lane keeping is gonna be bigger, all the car information will show bigger right here. All right, so now on top of it, you do have head-up display in this car. This is a Prestige model. All right, it's right here, right on top of the virtual cockpit. So what it's gonna do is gonna display your speed on the screen, direction if you're using map is gonna show right there. It's gonna show the traffic signs right here. What else? It's gonna show you the lane keeping assist. So everything is gonna be right in front of you, so you're not distracted by any screen. So you can just drive, and everything is right here on the windshield, and you keep driving straight. That is what you have here for this system. And on top of it, one last thing, you have 4-zone climate control in this car. So when I say 4-zone, it's not only temperature. So you can change all the temperatures independently, and you can change all the fan speeds independently as well. So this is amazing. All right, so that's it for the infotainment system here. We're gonna go talk about the engine. All right, so now let's see how it's looking underneath the bonnet. Let's just pop this thing open. Here we go. Oh man, this engine is looking massive. The engine cover at least is big, and I know this engine has to be big just to move this beast around as well. It's gonna have great performance. So the SQ7 is powered by a 4-liter V8 twin turbo engine or bi-turbo that can produce around 500 horsepower with 568 pound-feet of torque. So Audi judged that this car can go from 0 to 60 in a whooping 4.3 seconds, and know that Audi is always conservative with their numbers. So this car can pretty much do it, unless if you are in perfect conditions and also depending on your tires, all right? And I know people have gotten away with less before. All right, so this engine is controlled by an 8-speed Tiptronic gearbox, and also you have 6 drive mode in the car. So you have the 4 usual ones, so you have auto, dynamic, comfort, and individual, but also you have all-road and off-road. With all that power, with all the suspension raising and lowering you get in this car, you can pretty much take it off-road. So you have adaptive sport suspension in this car, and they're all 4 of them, they are independent, so they can do their own thing depending on the road conditions. So this is a great system right here. All right, so the fuel efficiency in this car, I'm not gonna say is the best, because with all that power, it's gonna suck up a lot of gas for sure. So the fuel efficiency is about 18 miles per gallon in the city, and you have about 24 on the highway. So that's what you get. It's not too bad, not too terrible, but with performance, with a lot of performance comes a lot of gas that you'll be sending. And then this engine right here, since it's a V8, you can expect the sound that you're gonna get at the back of this car, the sound that you're gonna get inside, even with the insulation and all that, is gonna be amazing. Let's hear it. Yo, what a sound inside the car. This is such a joy driving this car. Oh my gosh. So now we're taking the SQ7 for a drive. So all right, so now I'm kicking off in comfort mode. Okay, so what I'm gonna say, even in comfort mode, so the car will have some kick to it, all right? But what it does is that on comfort mode, so everything else will just be relaxing. So the suspensions will become like looser. They're sucking up all the bumps, just making the car comfortable as the mode says it. So that's what you have. And the steering wheel is get a little bit looser than when you have it on dynamic mode. All right, so you can feel like how comfortable the car is. This car is pretty big, but it just fits well on the road. It has a great presence. It just feels good. So now I'm going around some corners right now and trying to feel how the lean is in the car, or the body roll, as Audi calls it usually. So pretty much right now with the suspension that you have, so they have this technology in the car called the active roll stabilization. So what it does, when you're going around corners, and it pairs with the sport differential that you have at the back. So what the sport differential does is just bounce the torque between the wheels. So the wheels that is more on the outside is gonna give it more torque, just to pretty much stabilize the car and keep the car going without leaning too much, what we call body roll. So that's what the system does. So it has 2 things in action: the active roll stabilization, and also the sport differential with the torque vectoring at the back. So that's great. Okay, so now I had to push it just a little bit to listen to that. All right, so I'm sorry about the sun in my face, but I'm about to make a U-turn soon, so that I can get the sunset out of my eye. Okay, so now I'm taking this turn right here, another one, a bit sharper. Let's see how it handles it. Very good. So you have the Quattro all-wheel drive system that pretty much back you up in all the situations. So with the Quattro all-wheel drive system, you don't have to worry about any wet surface or anything sticky, because it's gonna back you up. So it has the ability to send power to the wheel that needs it the most. All right, so now with all this power that you get in the car, you have great safety features as well. So you do have adaptive cruise control with distancing. So it's on the left side right here on the cruise control lever, the distancing button. So you can pretty much set a distance between you and the car up front. So that's when you want to be lazy. All right, so you set your cruise control speed, and then you set the distance. So the car is just gonna maintain the speed and the distance. All right, it's gonna brake and accelerate accordingly. We're gonna make a U-turn here, see how the car handles that. Oh, this is great. The turning radius is amazing. And I say amazing because this car has rear wheel steering on it, or all wheel steering. Alright, so you have 4-wheel steering on the car. So the wheels at the back, they will turn to the same direction as the wheels up front when you're driving at high speed on the highway. That will keep the car stabilized as you're driving. But at low speed, for example, when I was doing that U-turn, it will turn the back wheel to the opposite direction to the wheels up front, just to reduce the turning radius, because this car is super long, 199 inches long. So that is super long. All right, so you have that. You have lane keeping assist in the car as well. That will pretty much keep you in lane when you're driving, so you're not swerving all over the place. Good safety feature. You have Audi Presense front, so when you're about to impact something at high speed, the car is going to brake as hard as it can just to reduce that impact. And then also you have it in the rear as well, which is going to support the blind spot assist on both mirrors. So you have 2 lights, one on each mirror, that will pretty much alert you when you have a car in your blind spot, and that's using the Audi Presense rear. Alright, so on top of it, you have all your cameras in the car. So for the parking aid, so you have a 3D view of the car. You can see all around it. You can move it around to see around the car and check your surrounding. And also you have front, side cameras, back camera that will give you views around the car. This is perfect right there. Okay, let's see, what am I missing? And you do also have the parking assist, where you can just pull up to a parking spot and then you can just press the button and the car is going to park itself. You just use the gas and the brake, and that's it. Alright, and of course you have all your airbags in the car. So you have front, side, overhead, and knee airbags, so no worries about that at all. Alright, so this car is very, very, very safe. So that, I will tell you that for sure. And you have big brakes to help you stop this car as well. Okay, so now let me see if it's safe here. There we go. We got some time. I'm going to put the car on dynamic mode. Okay, so that on dynamic mode, so the suspension will go all the way down. The car is at its lowest setting, and it's gonna give you oh my gosh, I had to do it. I'm sorry everyone, I had to do it. Alright, so now on dynamic mode, the car is at its lowest setting, so the suspension will pretty much stiffen up, so to make the car more hard and accurate on the road. So you are lower to the ground, reduce that center of gravity, and also reduce the drag that you get. So the steering wheel becomes heavier and more accurate and ready, and the throttle response is better. The engine is ready to attack, so everything is ready for you. So, and the suspension also, the tone will change because of that sportiest setting that you are on right now. So this is perfect. Wow, that sounded so good. I had to do it. I had to do it right there. Alright, so and then on top of it, you do have the heads-up display that will show you everything that you need to see, and it's right there for you for your convenience. Alright, Rider fam, thank you so much for watching this review about the 2024 Audi SQ7. So if you have any question or inquiries about this car, or any other car for that matter, feel free to reach out to Juan at Audi West Chapel. He'll be able to help you out wherever you are in the country. And now, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other video that I'll post in the future. And until we meet again, let's keep riding.